YouTube channel. In this video, we will study the chapter 5 of class 4th EVS, that is Anita and the Honeybees. If you have not subscribed our channel yet, please subscribe it and like the video and give your valuable comments in the comment section below. So let us begin with the chapter now. My name is Anita Kushwaha. I live in Bochaha village. This is in Muzaffar district in Bihar. I stay with my parents and two younger brothers. I study in college. Besides studying, I teach young children. I also keep honeybees. All this has not been easy for me. When I was young, I used to spend all my time with my goats as they grazed for food. I always wanted to go to school, but my parents did not like the idea of girls going to school. So, this is the starting of the chapter, and we have read about a girl whose name is Anita Kushwaha. She lives in Bochaha village, which is located in Muzaffar district in Bihar. So, now we need to mark that where is Bihar on the map of India. So, I'll show you an image where Bihar is located on the map of India. Let's look at it. So now you know that where Bihar is located. She stays there with her parents as well as two younger brothers. Now Anita is in college, and apart from studying, she also keeps honeybees as well as teaches young children. Now she's telling that all this which is she is doing right now was not easy for her, because when she was young, she used to spend all her times grazing the goat because she wanted to study. But some old mentality in some parts of our country was that girls should not go to school and they should not study. So Anita's parent had the same mentality, and this is why in her childhood most of the time she used to graze the goats, but she always wanted to go to school. So now we'll read that what happened next. I hope this much part is clear to you. Now we know that this is a true story, and she is a girl star. Now Girl Star is a project which tells extraordinary tales of ordinary girls who have changed their life by going to school. Okay? So as I said, in some parts of the country we had this mentality that girls should not go to school and they should not study. So there's a project called Girls Star, which tells extraordinary tales. Obviously, that's extraordinary because the ordinary girls, when study, they change their life into something extraordinary. So this project tells us the story about such girls. So basically, Anita Kushwaha is also a girl star. Now let's move ahead with the chapter and see what happened. A dream of school. One day, I peeped into the school in our village. So basically, this is a story which is narrated by Anita herself. So that's why we are reading that one day I peeped. She's telling about her own self. Now, one day I peeped into the school in our village. I could not stay away. I silently went and sat down behind the children. I felt so happy. I went home and picked up courage to talk to my parents about going to school, but they told me clearly that I could not do so. That day I cried and cried. So we all are so lucky that we are now getting to go to school. When we read about Anita, we feel that she was so dedicated towards studying that she peeped into the school and could not stop herself. She went inside and sat down behind the children, and she felt so happy. She even tried to convince her parents, but they made it very clear that she could not do so. She was very sad about it, and that day she cried and cried. Now, one of the teachers in my village explained to my parents why it is important to study. The teacher told them that they would not have to pay anything for my education up to class 8. The teacher said that it was the right of every child to go to school. Somehow my parents agreed. I started going to school. I did not get high marks, but I always asked many questions. So basically, she wanted to go to school. So one of the teachers explained her parents that it was very and why important to study. Obviously, it's important to study because education is the basic thing and it is the weapon by which we can change the world. So the teacher told her parents that it was the right of every child to study, and government has provisions that education up till class 8 is the right of every child, and the parents hadn't had to pay anything for it. So somehow her parents agreed and she started going to school. Anita is saying that she did not get very high marks, but she always asked many questions, which shows her interest in the studies. So let's see what is next. So this is a table which we need to fill. Find out how much money do you spend in 1 year for various school related things. So the things are written. We need to write the money spent and the total amount. So all of you need to fill this and calculate the total amount, which is a roughly average basically. So when we tell about the fees, every school has different fees. Every school has the different costs of notebooks, the pens and pencils, the traveling, other things, lunchbox, etc. So let's random amount here and let's see how the total is. So when we are talking about travel to school and back, we can say that in a month we can take it for 1 month rather than of year, otherwise it will go in a very large number, so we'll take it for a month. So travel to school and then back again, it can be around 500 rupees. Then notebooks obviously we don't buy it every month, but for the first month it can be 1000. Pens, pencil and stationery can be 250. Uniform again is a little expensive, so we can take it around 500 again. Then we have a school bag, we can take it for 250. Lunchbox, shoes, other things. Other things can be the random snacks we eat and the craft work we buy. So the lunchbox can also be 250. The shoes can be 250 again, and snacks and craft together can be 250 monthly. Now we need to take out the total amount. That's total is 1500, 2000, 2500. Look, this is 1000. Then we have 2000, 3000. We have 3250. Okay. Now let's see why did we do this. So the question says, how many money did you spend on your books this year? So as we have done it for a month, we can see that how many money we did for books. That is 1000 rupees. So we'll fill it over here. It was rupees 1000. Now, what kind of a school uniform would you like to wear? Draw a picture of it in your notebook and color it. So just tell me that what kind of school uniform you would like to have in your school in the comment section. Make two groups in the class and debate the topic. We should have uniforms in school. Now, when we say that, a debate, which means one will be speaking for the topic and one will be speaking against the topic. Okay. So now we can just discuss some points about both the scenarios. So we should have uniforms in school because, let's put a star for the for ones. It shows the unity and increases the discipline as well. And why we should not have is, we can be free about what to wear. But basically, even I support that we should have school uniforms in school. Now let's see what next. It says staying in school. Time passed and soon I completed class 5th. I knew that we would need to spend more in class 6th. My parents said that it was time for me to leave the school, but I wanted to study more. I found a way to do this. I started to teach younger children. From the money that I got, I was able to continue my own studies. Now, what happened as the time passed? Anita completed her class 5th. Now, she knew that it would be more money should need to be spent in class 6th, and her parents said that it was time for her to leave the school because they cannot afford so much. So what she did that she started to teach younger children, and from the money by which she earned by teaching another children, she was able to continue her own studies. So this is how she completed her studies further. Now let's see what happened next. There's one sweet memory of Ankita given here. Let's read it. I remember some older boys in my village also used to teach younger children. They did not like it when I started teaching. They started to scold and scare the children so that they would not come to me. For some time, all the children except two stopped coming to me, but soon they all came back because I used to teach them with love and care. So you see, people are always ready to pull a person back. When Ankita decided to when Ankita decided to make the children study and earn money, some of the older boys in her village that they used to also teach the younger children. They didn't like that idea and they decided to scold and scare the children and make them stop going to Ankita. So a time came when all of them left coming to Ankita, but soon they returned back because she taught them with love and care. Now let's see what's next. It says, let us talk. Do you know someone who wanted to study but could not do so? Talk about them in the class. We all know someone who wanted to study but could not do so because of their financial conditions or because of the family situations. I feel that we should help such people in every possible way we can help them so that they can also complete their goal. Now, every child has a right to free education up to class 8th. Do you think that all the children are able to study till class 8th? Discuss. Though every child has a right to free education up to class 8th, but no, not all the children are able to study up to class 8 because, as I said, because of the family situations, the economic conditions, I know that as it is free so it doesn't matter so much, but because of the family conditions and the point of view the family has, not all the children are able to study up to class 8. So here's a do you know from here that says what is RTE Act 2009. This provides the right of free as well as compulsory education to each child aged 16 to 14 years. So the education of children between 6 to 14 years is not only free, but it is compulsory as well, because this is a basic education a person needs to do something in his or her life. So the parents of such children have the duty to send them to school, and if they're not doing so, they can be convicted by the law for doing something wrong. So let's see what Ankita is saying next. Slowly, I started talking to other parents in the village about sending their daughters to school. My parents also started helping me in my work. My mother used to do all the housework so that I could get more time to study. Now, as she was so determined towards his goal, she started talking to other parents in the village as well to send their daughters to school. And her parents noticed her dedication and they started helping her too. Her mother used to complete all the housework so that she could get more time to study. Now, here is a secret which Ankita is sharing with us. Let us read it. I learned how to ride a motorcycle. I did not tell anyone. I fell down and got hurt many times, but I was happy. Now, Ankita is actually a girl star. She had so many dreams and she tried every possible way to achieve them. She even learned how to ride a motorcycle. She fell down, she got hurt, but she was happy. She was happy that she was working with dedication towards something she always wanted to achieve in her life. There should be more girls like Ankita, and you should be more confident like her. Now, let's see what the chapter says next. Now, the next is from school to beekeeping. There are many lychee trees in our area. Honeybees are attracted to the lychee flowers. Many people do beekeeping and collect honey. I thought that I could also do this. I joined a course run by the government to learn about this. I was the only girl in this course. During my training, I found that honeybees lay their eggs from October to December. This was the best time to start beekeeping. Now, what happened that in the area where Ankita lived, there were many lychee trees, and honeybees are really very attracted towards the lychee flowers. And many people do beekeeping and collect honey. So she thought that why can't she do it? She joined a course which the government had started to make people aware about this and how to do beekeeping. And just notice at this line, I was the only girl in this course because at that time people had that mentality that girls can't do such things. But Ankita wanted to break that stereotype. Now, stereotype means having differentiation between boys and girls. So she went to the training and learned that. Now she found that honeybees lay their eggs from October to December, and this was the best time to start beekeeping. Now here are two questions. Let's see what they say. Have you seen any insects going near flowers? Find out their names and write. Yeah, we usually see insects near flowers. One of them is honeybee, obviously. Most commonly, we can see them. And then we have butterfly also. Next is draw and color their pictures in the notebook. I'll show you a picture of honeybee as well as a butterfly, and you can try to copy them in your notebook. I'll show you an easy one. So let's have a look at the picture. Okay, so you saw the picture. You can try to copy them as well. Now let's see what the chapter says next. Why do you think they come to the flowers? Find out. I have already told you in some the chapters earlier that they come to the flowers to collect nectar, to collect nectar, which they finally use to make honey. Now, when honeybee fly, there is a kind of sound. Can you copy this sound? It's like zzz kind of a sound. You can try making it. I'm not so good at it. Okay, now the next is becoming a beekeeper. I completed my beekeeping course. As she was the only girl in the course, but she still completed her dream of becoming a beekeeper. You know, there are many government schemes like Ladli, Save the Girl Child, and any like many others which promote girl education. You should read about more such schemes, and then even if you know a girl who wants to study, please encourage her parents or tell your parents to encourage her parents to send her to school because she needs a good life. Now let's read this. I completed my beekeeping course, but I did not have money to keep my own bees and start work. I continue to teach, and with the time I could collect 5,000. With this money, I bought two boxes for keeping bees. Each box costs rupees 2,000. With the remaining money, I bought sugar to make the syrup for honeybees and medicines to clean the beehives. Now she was very determined of becoming a beekeeper, but she did not had the money to keep her own bees and start work. So she waited till she could at least collect rupees 5,000, and when she collected rupees 5,000 she bought two boxes. One box cost 2,000, so the two boxes costed 4,000 to her. With the remaining 1,000 she bought sugar from which she could make the syrup for honeybees as well as medicines to clean the beehives. She was a girl with so much dedication that she made her understand everything in each possible way she could do. So let's see what happened next. Here we can see Anita making her own beehive. Let's see now. So that was in September. By December, I had so many bees that I had to buy 2 more boxes. I was still learning about beekeeping. Many times the bees would sting me and my hands would get swollen. It would pain a lot. How could I complain to anybody? I myself had decided to do this work. Now she started her business in September, but by December she had so many bees that she had to buy 2 more boxes. But she was still learning about beekeeping. Now many a times the bees would sting her hands and they would get swollen. But she suffered from so much pain, but still she didn't tell anyone because it was her decision to start this job. She, like, by all the things which Ankita says, we can clearly see that she was a very brave and a confident and dedicated girl. Now there are some questions which we need to find out. Let's have a look at it. What do people in your area put on the part of the body where the bees has stung? Okay, so some people put lime, and there are many other things. You can tell me, what do you do? Now draw a picture of honeybee in your notebook, color it and give it a name. So I showed you a picture of butterfly and honeybee. I guess you all will draw it, so you can name it also. If you have a very interesting name, you can share it with everyone. Now the lychee trees come to flower in February. I put all my 4 boxes near the lychee orchids. I got 12 kilograms of honey from each box. I sold this honey in the market. Now this was my first earning from bees. Now I have 20 boxes. Now as we know that honeybees are attracted towards the lychee flowers, so the trees come to flowers in February. Anita kept all her 4 boxes near the lychee trees and she got 12 kilograms of honey from each box. She had total 4 boxes. She sold all the honey in the market and this was the first earning from her bees. Now she has 20 boxes. She started the business with 2 boxes. Now she has 20. It is completely her dedication which has done this. Let's see what she says next. So we need to calculate that what will be the total cost of Anita's 20 boxes. Okay, so 1 box to cost 2000, right? Now she has 20. Tell me how much in the comment section. Just joking, I'll do it. It's 40,000. Just imagine 40,000. Anita has boxes costing 40,000 now just because of her own hard work. Now let's see what she's saying. Every day I cycle to my college. My college is in the town 5 kilometers away. When I go to college, my mother prepares the syrup for the bees. My father looks after the bees and takes the honey out of the boxes. So now, as in the starting of the chapter, we read that Anita is in the college. Now, when she goes to college, her mother prepares the syrup for the bees and father looks after the bees. It's like a family business now. Her college is 5 kilometers away, so she cycles to her college. So now we know a lot about Anita. Let's see what the chapter is saying next. Okay, Anita is known by everyone in all the villages nearby. She goes to all the village meetings and talks about how important it is for everyone to study. Sometimes people make fun of her, but Anita knows what she wants to do. to do, and she does exactly what she wants to do. Anita wants to become a wholesaler so that she can help the villagers to get the right price for their honey. Now, as we know so much about Anita now, she is even she is known by everyone in all the villages nearby. Now she even goes to the places to make people aware about how it is important for everyone to study. And her story is a perfect example for it. Now sometimes people make fun of her, but Anita knows what she wants to do and she does exactly what she wants to do because she is a very confident and a brave girl. She sets a perfect example for everyone. She wants to become a wholesaler of honey so that she can help the villagers to get the right price for their honey. She is doing everything for a very good cause. Now let's see what we need to find out now. Anita and others in her village get rupees 35 for 1 kilogram of honey. How much does 1 kilogram of honey cost in your own town? It's around rupees 150 per kg. You can tell me about your area also. So, what are the different colors of honey that you have seen? I have seen golden honey only actually. Any other color? So, is honey used in your house? What is it used for? Yeah, it is used in my house. It is used for many things actually. It's very good for health also. So my mother gives me in the morning and it keeps us healthy. Now every beehive has one queen bee that lays eggs. There are only a few males in the hive. Most of the bees in the hive are worker bees. These bees work all day. They make the hive and also look after the baby bees. They fly around flowers in search of nectar. They collect nectar from flowers for honey. When one bee finds flowers with the nectar, it does a special kind of dance by which other bees can know where the nectar is. The worker bees are very important for the hive. Without worker bees, there would be neither hive nor any nectar collection. All bees in the hive would go hungry. The male bees have no special role as workers. So now we are basically learning some facts about the beehive. So there is a queen bee which lays eggs in every beehive, and rest of the bees are usually the worker bees. There are only some male bees, the rest are the female ones. So basically these worker bees are very important. Like all the workers in human beings life are very important, similarly the worker bees in the beehives are very important. They fly around the flowers in search of nectar, and they even took take care of the baby bees. So they fly around and search for nectar. So obviously when we roam around in a group of friends, and if one of us finds something good, we signal the others. In the similar way, when one honeybee finds a flower which has a good amount of nectar, they perform a special kind of dance by which the other bees can know that where the nectar is. Now they are as so this is why they're very important for the hive, because if they don't work, the neither hive nor any nectar would be collected, and all bees in the hive would go hungry. The male bees have no special role as workers, so there is no gender discrimination as such in the bees scenario. Now, so here are some questions. Let's have a look at them. Which are some other insects that live together in a group like honeybees? So, okay, ants also live in groups. You can tell me more names also. Now, ants live and work together like honeybees. The queen ant, as I said, ant, the queen ant lays the eggs. The soldier ants look after and guard the ant nest. Worker ants are always busy looking for food and bringing it to the nest. Termites and wasps also live like this. So termites and wasps are also the example of other insects who live together in a group. So in the similar way as the honeybees have a queen bee, the ants have a queen ant which lays the eggs. But the honeybees only have worker bees, but the ants have soldier ants as well as the worker ants. The soldier ants look after and guard the ants' nest, and the worker ants are always busy looking for food. Have you ever seen that where do ants live? They live inside the soil. They live inside soil. What kind of eatables attract ants? And we need to list them. Grains, something which is sweet. Okay, so grains. Let me erase it. I'll write it properly so that it's clear for you. Grains, something which is sweet, and many more things. Then let's look at the next question. Look at a line of ants. What is its color? Okay, it's usually black, but we have red ants also. Then, have you been bitten by an ant? What was the ant like? Black or red? Big or small? So, yeah, usually almost all of us are bitten by an ant. The small black ones which are around. So, do ants ever come near you? When? Yeah, they come near me when they're like when you're sitting in the on the floor. Sometimes they come near you. Now look carefully at some big and small ants. How many legs does an ant have? So a big ant has 6 legs, while a small ant also has 6 legs. Look, we all are human beings. A kid also has 2 legs only, and an adult also has 2 legs only. So similarly, the ants vary in size, but both the big as well as the small have 6 legs only. Now draw an ant in your notebook and color it. I'll show you an image of an ant. You can take the help of it and draw it in your notebook and color it. Now, while eating peanuts, you probably throw away the shells. Why don't you try to make some insects by using the shells? Do not forget to color them. So this is basically a craft work which you can do in your free time. You like to do it. So now the chapter has finally come to an end. So the summary of the chapter is basically that Anita is a girl star. Anita is a girl star because she is confident as well as dedicated. She achieved all her dreams and now she wants to become a wholesaler. Now, basically, a wholesaler is who sells the items in very large amounts at a good price so that her villagers can get a good amount for their honey. And then we also read about honeybees, the queen bee, the worker bees, how they collect the nectar, how they signal each other. We also read about ants and many other things. So basically, all of us should try to be like Anita. We should have the same confidence and we should stay dedicated towards our goal. So with this, the chapter has come to an end. I hope it is clear to you. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.